The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds some space. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Stockdale. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a first set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Or hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. Big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And here's the handoff. It tests the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quick throw on 4th down to the left side. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. We'll try to run it with the option. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stone. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Dogs will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Stone. The pocket breaking down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trucks through the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the handoff. Powers through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's an option look. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. Kicking team. So the special teams mistake moves the offense up 15 yards. The offense starts with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
This one will be fair caught. And the offense trots back onto the field here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A talk strategy here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Fire to the right side, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They'll try the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able...
Here he goes. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here's the option play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run.
Breaks into the clear.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Football comes out, and the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bootleg looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Dogs looking to keep this drive moving. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pass on full display right there.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the option play here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Stone. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down after a short gain there. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. They'll run the option. And there's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run the option. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here. Looking
to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And now Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Contact as he let the ball go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's a fake, looking for an open man. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
Working clock with the ground game. He's in the clear.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it's a kneel down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.